Alright, I'm Bo, and just wait till you see what I got in store for you today. Alright, so if you're paying attention, you just might find something awesome, like this. He knows he's been seen. This is a water moccasin, a Chistrodon piscivorus. He knows he's been spotted, so, or at least I guess he's aware of me anyway. Even though he's aware of me, well, maybe not, who knows, but he's just really not too troubled yet. He is awesome. He's pretty young, but oh my God, he is a beautiful specimen. Anyway, a Chistrodon piscivorus, man. These guys have hemotoxic venom, and this particular one is quite stunning. It's hard to see on camera, I'm sure, but even though he's dark, his colors are really nice. See, he was fine until I started squatting down, then he started being kind of curious and worried about me, but man, this guy is beautiful. He really is. Move a little bit forward and hopefully he won't freak out too much. He really is a beaut. Sometimes I like to draw it out like this is like as far as before I actually go and try to get a closer encounter, because I like to see what they'll do. And this guy right here is actually just being real chill. Very gorgeous snake. He really is. He's gorgeous. What a beautiful snake. These guys feed on fish. Sometimes they eat other snakes, even I've seen before. Frogs. I'm sure if they came across a rodent, they'd get that too. But, oh. This guy's just so gorgeous. Now, again, they have a hemotoxic venom. However, even though they're the same Chistrodon family as the Copperhead, these guys are a bit more dangerous. Now, they're going to cause erratic heartbeats. You could lose a finger for sure if you get bit on your hand. And, of course, nausea, extreme pain, all sorts of things like that. Nothing very pleasant, I can assure you. Calm down, my boy. Calm down, pal. Calm down. You're fine. Calm down, dude. He's just trying to get away, but I wanted to get a little better shot of him, man. He is beautiful. He is gorgeous. I don't get to see these as often as I see copperheads, honestly, Chistrodon contortrix, but there you go, bud. Don't be so ready to go away. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. This guy is just gorgeous, though. Trying to kind of keep him from being overly excitable. At the same time, trying to keep him here is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but I'm doing a pretty good job of it today. Now, again, I wouldn't say I'm a snake expert, but then again, I don't know exactly how I'm not a big fan of the term expert though. I mean, because honestly, you always have more to learn, so I don't know. But definitely I'm used to dealing with these guys, and they are gorgeous. My little pals here. If you handle them real well, and I would say, for one thing, don't ever handle a pit viper out in the wild, not even like I'm doing, if you're not just super used to handling, because you could really end up with a problem here, because this guy could certainly be fatal, even though it's a lot less likely than if you had encountered a rattlesnake or something like that. Still, it could be fatal. So you just want to be careful with this guy. You know, and generally just don't, if you see him, just if you walk around them, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. These guys are not gonna do anything to you. Now, by the way, just in case you were wondering, I am about, I'm about a foot away from this guy, and this is his attitude, you know? These guys are not evil monsters. You know, they're beautiful creatures to be respected, and, you know, in my case, definitely loved. Oops, sorry to scare you, bud. But, you know, he's not being any problem at all. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this guy, well, actually, I do want to get a little bit of a closer shot before we go, but look at this, man. What a gorgeous snake. He is just so gorgeous. Love these guys. Well, he's in the shade, so again, it's kind of hard to see his beautiful color, but what's up, little guy? What's up, guy? He's so beautiful. Look at him. He's hanging onto the plant. He's like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? You're such a good-looking little dude. Anyway, I'm just going to let him go about his way. We're not going to get, you know, too rowdy with him or anything. Because this guy right here, he's just been such a gentleman. I mean, you know what I mean? Such a little gentleman. He hasn't really been any trouble. He hasn't been frantic, so we're just going to let him enjoy his morning. And we'll continue to enjoy ours. What do you think? So it's just amazing I even found this. But, you know, I mean, of course it is just around that time that you would see a lot of copperhead babies. When I say baby, holy moly, this thing is tiny. Check him out. This little dude. For reference, look at the size of my hook. Upsize this little tiny fellow. He is absolutely tiny. He can't be more than like 4 inches long, but you know, he still does have hemotoxic venom. Now, unlike the cottonmouth, these little copperheads, they have pretty much the mildest pit viper venom in all of the US. It's gonna cause pain, swelling, nausea, difficulty breathing, you know, I mean, and of course, in extreme cases, your breathing could stop. I mean, now there is always that possibility if you get bit on your finger, you know, that you may be missing a piece of your finger. You may have to join the nub club, as quite popular YouTuber just did recently, unfortunately, you know. Mr. Chandler from Chandler's Wildlife. If any of you watch that, if you don't, you should go check it out because he's awesome. Anyway, back to this little dude. Let's get him out so we can see him. No, don't go that way. Go this way, little fellow. Oh wow, you're just so tiny. He's just so tiny, but I don't want to get him with my fingers. I know that he probably wouldn't even bite at this stage, because a lot of times when they're this small, they don't even truly know how to bite yet, but I don't want... This is a gigantic log he's underneath. If I can lift it, I will, but if I have to. Oh yeah, he's totally not coming out that other side. Well, I'm gonna see if I can lift this, but if I can't, you know, it is what it is, right? All right, I can't lie, I was a little bit surprised that I was able to move this log. It is huge. I mean, look at this thing. This is probably like, 10 feet long, about a foot wide. But anyhow, back to our bud over here. A little bitty pal. Look at that for size reference. Look how tiny this guy is. Absolutely tiny. Oh man, he is so cute. Look at that little buddy. You're so tiny. And there's a better shot of our little fellow. He is just awesome. You know I love these guys, and this guy is just so cute. First, let me take the hook here, because I'd like to show you his bright green caudal lure. Now this guy will shake that, you know, he'll wiggle, well not really shake it, kind of wiggle it around like a worm. And then, you know, little insects and things like that, and, you know, lizards and little maybe small little frogs, things like that might come in to try to take a bite, and then he takes a bite. And he has his little meal. But this little guy couldn't be any cuter. He really is. For all those people who are afraid of snakes, I mean, come on. This guy is just adorable. So cute, man, so awesome. Awesome little dude right there. Absolutely magnificent. We'll let this little dude go about his way. We're gonna have to move him just a little bit so we can move his log back. And then we'll put him back where he goes, because, you know, he is very vulnerable at this size, you know, honestly. I want to get him, but it's just not even easy for something this small to try to get it with a hook. I mean, I could get it with my hands, but, you know, he probably wouldn't be a danger, but you don't want to be stupid, you know, because it's pretty warm outside, so he's got all the ability to totally... So he's got all the ability to totally, to strike pretty fast, so. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. Nothing. See if we got anything around here. Nope. All right, what do we got here but another Echistrodon contortrix, the Southern Copperhead. Right about here. My little feller. This guy is much bigger than the last one, still pretty young. He's a juvenile, but he's pretty small, pretty thin actually. Little guy right here. Good looking little fella. How are you doing today, my little pal? Okay, he got a little bit jumpy there for a second, but he's all right, isn't he? Beautiful little pal here. Anyway, you know I love these guys. I hope he gets him some more food though, because you know he's doing pretty. He's looking pretty skinny at the moment, but there are a lot of frogs in this area, and of course there's a plane above my head because I'm trying to film. But we're just gonna go ahead and put this guy kind of under some plants here, so he's got a little bit of cover. There he goes. Later, dude. Go under cover. Go under cover. Hide. Alrighty, so we're gonna leave him to his snaky ways. Nice little baby banded water snake over here. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can get over here without breaking my neck. I will be getting this little guy there. He's not too hard to get. Where is that? Damn it. No. I'm saying that anyway. It's becoming hard to get. Oh, dang it. Where'd he go? Right here. Right here. No, dang it. So just as I say he's going to be real easy to get, that's when he starts getting hard to get. And he became incredibly hard to get all of a sudden. I'm gonna come down here. You're alright, buddy. You're okay, you're alright. You're alright. Got some nasty milk. Yeah. Now they do have anticoagulant in their saliva, so you'll bleed a bit when you get bit, but look at this fella. This nice little fella. Isn't he cool? Little broad-banded water snake. Nerodia fasciata confluens. These guys are awesome. He went in the water, he got away. I'm gonna let him go. All right, so little Nerodia fasciata confluens, the broad-banded water snake. I love those guys. He did tag me a couple times because, he's afraid I'm a predator and I'm trying to eat him. But, it was no big deal. It's a little prick, it hurts a little bit, no big deal. Honestly, non-venomous, so nothing to worry about. And now, let's see what else we can find, huh? Alrighty, so I just flipped this huge log over here. And what did I find? But another Kistrodon contortrix. Which is known as the Southern Copperhead. Guy is a beaut. Third one I found today. I'm not gonna get overly aggressive with touching and whatnot because that's not necessary. At the moment, I've already had an airplane come above me, of course. This fella. Oh no, we're not doing that, buddy. Nope. Nope, you're not in charge, bud. So, fight or flight, gotta choose one. And he chose fight. Now, I really want to get him out of here though, so that we can actually get him to somewhere safe, because where he's at, he's actually not safe, because of course I'm gonna flip his log back over for him. So anyway, we're gonna get him just off of this right shed just for us. No. Oops. You're not able to see what I'm doing here. So just gotta get him out of the way just for a second. He doesn't know what I'm doing, so he's being little bit hard to agree. He's not being very agreeable. There we go. Get out of the way. So. I see you, I see you. I'm trying to move your home back for you, bud, but you're not making it really easy. There we go. Now his home is back. There he is. He's gonna go right underneath, right back. Awesome. You know I love Southern Copperheads. They are amazing. Okie dokie, so we just flipped this log and, yep, another Echistrodon contortrix. This guy's a bit lighter. Absolutely beautiful, I might say, and that would be right. And these guys, you know how much I love these guys. He's so beautiful. I just want to get a little better look. Oh. This guy right here is just a little lamb, isn't it? Look at this one here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Don't want to get struck at, but yeah. It's beautiful color on this. I love the Southern Copperheads. The blushing is beautiful and the light colorations, astounding. You know, I mean, there's no doubt I just love these guys so much. Now, we're going to put it off to the side just a little. You're okay, my friend. You're okay, my little friend. I'm just going to flip his log back over for him, all the while keeping a good watch on him. Good little watch on him, no problem. I'll hook, put him right there, and there we go. Easy peasy, I say. All right, well, that's going to be about it for today's reptile quest. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, because I mean, I really need the help, guys. It shows the more you subscribe and like and share on my channel, the things you see, you know, the more my channel can grow. The more I'll be seen and whatnot. So, you know, putting all this hard work, it would be nice to have, you know, some more eyes on it. So thank you very much.